Welcome to the channel. You know the stories, you lived through the headlines, but you don't know the full story until now. This is Hollywood, the land of dreams, yes, but also a land of cutthroat business and unforgiving morality. Today we're pulling back the curtain on the silent exile of Tinseltown. These are the blacklisted actors who learned the hard way that in Hollywood, your private life is always public domain. Let's start our journey through infamy, starting with number 10. Roseanne Barr, the modern cancel. She was the queen of the working-class sitcom. When Roseanne Barr's revival show became a smash hit, she was once again a network goldmine. But in the age of social media, one extremely controversial tweet was all it took. The network, ABC, made a snap decision that shook Hollywood. They canceled the show and fired its star, permanently halting her mainstream return. A brutal and immediate example of modern-day Hollywood canceling culture. Kevin Spacey, the House of Cards collapse. For years, Kevin Spacey was untouchable, a revered, Oscar-winning legend who brought gravitas to every role, most recently dominating with House of Cards. Then came the wave of serious allegations of sexual misconduct. The fallout was total. Netflix cut ties, a major movie edited him out, and his work vanished from the screens. He went from an industry titan to a Hollywood pariah, almost overnight. Charlie Sheen, the meltdown. Charlie Sheen, the highest-paid actor on TV, the star of 2.5 Men. But his very public, erratic, and aggressive behavior, culminating in an ugly feud with show creator Chuck Lorre, led to his immediate firing. The chaos was unprecedented. While he's tried minor comebacks, that explosive incident effectively branded him as unhireable for major projects, a cautionary tale of how fame and unchecked behavior collide. Mel Gibson, the toxic turn. Mel Gibson was the ultimate action hero and an Oscar-winning director, but over the past 20 years, a series of deeply troubling public outbursts, including anti-Semitic rants and domestic issues, made him toxic to mainstream Hollywood. Though he's recently directed some independent films, the vast majority of the industry continues to treat him as a blacklisted actor. It shows that some words are simply unforgivable in Tinseltown. Woody Allen, the uncomfortable divide. Woody Allen's distinctive intellectual films defined generations of cinema. However, decades-old, renewed allegations of abuse have deeply divided the industry. Major studios refuse to distribute his work, and many A-list actors have publicly sworn off ever working with him again. He can still make films, but the Hollywood machine that once backed him has completely walked away. Bill Cosby, America's dad to convict. For decades, he was America's dad. Bill Cosby's wholesome image was a cultural bedrock. The sheer volume and severity of the sexual assault allegations that surfaced against him were a massive shock to the system. The eventual conviction and imprisonment didn't just end his career, it completely destroyed his legacy, resulting in total and absolute exile from all entertainment platforms. This is the definition of a career irrevocably shattered. Harvey Weinstein, the kingmaker's collapse. Though not an actor, Harvey Weinstein was the most powerful name in Hollywood. He was a kingmaker. His downfall, triggered by the exposé detailing decades of abuse, was the spark that ignited the #MeToo movement. His criminal conviction and banishment from the Producers Guild sent a clear message that the days of this kind of predatory power were over. He is the most powerful person to be utterly rejected by Hollywood in modern times. Roman Polanski, the fugitive director. Roman Polanski is an acclaimed, Oscar-winning director, but he fled the United States in 1978 after pleading guilty to unlawful sexual intercourse with a minor. Because he remains a U.S. fugitive, he is permanently banned from working on American soil. Despite his ongoing career in Europe, for all intents and purposes, he is blacklisted from the entire Hollywood system. O.J. Simpson, the trial of the century. He went from The Juice, an NFL legend and rising movie star, to the central figure in the trial of the century. The murder allegations and subsequent civil judgments ensured that any possibility of an entertainment career for O.J. Simpson was erased. His story is a permanent scar on the intersection of celebrity and true crime. ensuring his status as a permanent outsider. Ingrid Bergman, the original blacklist. Before social media, there was Ingrid Bergman. The beloved star of Casablanca committed a very public moral offense in 1950 by having a child with director Roberto Rossellini. While still married, the public outcry was so intense that she was denounced on the floor of the U.S. Senate. She was labeled Hollywood's apostle of degradation and blacklisted for years. Her story is a powerful reminder that Hollywood has always had a moral ledger, and breaking the rules, even the social ones, could cost you everything. These 10 celebrities prove that while fame is currency in Hollywood, it can be revoked instantly. Whether it's decades of alleged abuse, criminal behavior, or simply the wrong tweet at the wrong time, the industry will turn its back when the liability is too high. Which of these stories shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Do you think any of these stars deserve a second chance? If you enjoyed this deep dive into celebrity scandals and Hollywood history, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell. Thanks for watching.